Anyway.
Yo, welcome. So we thought it might be our bikini picture that may have upset a few people, maybe. But welcome back anyway. So we started off having a little chinwag and started talking some jazz, and then we were rudely interrupted by the I don't want to say it in 20 seconds, but the softies. So we're back on. We're going to run through it. We've got about 350 pictures to go through. We've got a few things to talk about and basically update all you peeps out there, not on Facebook or the collecting groups, that want to see what's been happening on the YouTube basis. So let's do that.
So keep talking, man. I'm still doing this.
Keep talking.
Yeah, not you won't hear that from me. You're not going to hear that from me often.
Yeah, well, I do hear it from you every week. So yeah, we were on there. Where were we talking about? So before we were really interrupted.
I don't know, we carried on talking for probably half an hour.
Is it that we give it? Was it the last bit of poignant information? Was it we give last level a hard time? Didn't think we gave.
Apparently, we give last level. Oh no, when it said LL, I don't know whether that meant last level. Is there
anybody else who follows the initials LL? Abrahams? Is he LL?
Who's Abrahams?
The director. Was it? Who was his name?
JJ.
Oh, well, he's safe then at least. Yeah, I don't know. Last level stuff is kind of the stuff I've seen in person has been sort of all rightish. So I wouldn't really call it a hard time. It's not. Oh, maybe it's if you're talking about icebreakers, yeah, gave them a hard time, but that's because they're shit.
Wow, yeah.
No, but last level, their stuff is okay. Some of the stuff that we've seen, but it's kind of a very high price tag. So, there's going to be a little bit more scrutiny over a lot of stuff if it's very expensive. And obviously, I think they changed factories as well, so the quality isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
And anyone suggesting that it is, I think you're still riding the hype train. You probably should get off and check your ticket because you're probably on board a journey that you shouldn't really be on. Because I definitely think that their quality has gone massively down from where it started. But that's just my opinion. Don't have to believe me.
They're originally using Onage, which is the best factory in the game, and then they then went off to a much cheaper factory, and
sort of shows, doesn't it?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what happens, and that happens to licensed companies too.
Yeah,
stuff comes out and it looks unbelievable, and other stuff looks like get crawled out of someone's ass. And then, at the end of the day, you can pretty much, if you were to ask, it's probably a lot of the badder ones have come from the cheaper factories, and the good stuff has come from the good ones. So
you pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
Yeah, like me. I want my peanut. I'm gonna get a peanut t-shirt made.
Yeah, but you'll get sued by Ronnie Coleman or something. Yeah.
Why? Oh, he says that ain't nothing a peanut.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that means.
No, it's just him talking to himself because he's like training and he's like,
Yeah, but I don't understand what that means.
I don't know.
Does it mean it's light?
I don't know.
I've never really got it because he's like, ain't nothing but a peanut. And I'm like, okay, but what does that mean? It's tasty. Yeah. It's salty. I'm kind of lost. But yeah.
I don't know. It's just some random shit he says when he's like walking around the gym or something. He does his set. Yeah.
Right. To be honest with you, he's the guy you should. If you're bodybuilding, he's the guy you should be watching and definitely not following. Yeah. In terms of anything like that, it's like watching Branch Warren, man. I watched him train, man. It's like I just wince. It's like watching a fail video.
Yeah.
You just wince. You're like sitting there like going, "Oh my god, he's gonna die! He's gonna die! He's gonna kill himself." It's the same with things.
We've got 50 back anyway, so that's a start.
Good, welcome. Come on. How many did we have when we were rudely shut down?
I didn't really see. But I think it was good. It was about 80 or 90 or so. I don't know.
Sweet. But, well, when we get them numbers back in here, we'll get onto pictures.
I think I actually, we haven't actually we've been cut off one time before, but I think the one time before it was down to poor reception and it went a bit glitchy, and then we were talking, and then when we checked it, we were still there when people said we weren't, and it was a bit of a mess. And then this time round, it could actually be, it could be the thumbnail. I don't
Mark, yeah, dirty. Fuck yeah.
know. I don't know. What I'll do is I'll try and see, because I mean, like, I've gone into YouTube and it's not there anymore. So I'll have to go see if I can go in and change it or download it, re-upload it or something. I'll see if I can do
Don't stress, my man. Don't stress.
I will see. I'll see. There was some comedy gold there, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we just thought. Oh, did we cut off before we spoke about? Is that how far ago we cut off?
What's that?
They're asking us again about the Rio Studios. Damn,
Rio
that was
Studios.
ages ago, Ben.
Dude, man, how long ago did we cut off for?
Damn,
man, we were waffling on for about another 15, 20 minutes.
Damn it.
Rio Studios do some nice stuff, man. Alex was saying that one of their main guys has gone off to work with someone, so they've split up a little bit, and someone's gone to work for somebody else now. But I met them guys, and they were really nice. They were a really nice bunch of lads, very polite.
They look like about 15 years old.
They look like kids, yeah. They really did look like kids.
Wow, look young.
I felt a little bit nervous talking to them. It's a bit like, your parents here, so we're waiting for them to come before we start talking.
Yeah. All right. What's going on now? Why are you playing up? All right. So what we'll do then is I've got like this other thing so that when here we go. I'm here. Yeah, there we go.
I'm there. It's me.
Is there no volume on this thing?
You gotta love this. You gotta love the techie bit, man.
It's fine. I'm trying to run like two computers at the same time and it's not working. Anyway, so yeah, what we do then is we'll go into the images, and with the images, we have a good 348 images. So
yeah,
it's quite a few, I'd say.
Okay. Well, if you're not drinking whiskey, we'll get through them, no problem.
Thanks. Have you guys seen the new One Piece statues from Jamie's Palace? I think this studio might be better than Somei for making the anime pieces. We saw the guy in the pink, and it looked pretty damn cool. I can't remember his name though, because I do. Whenever I'm in Asia, if there's any cool piece, I don't know what it's from. Guaranteed, it's from One Piece.
One Piece.
They've got so many cool pieces out there. But what we'll do then is share screen and.
Let's go.
No, not that one. No. We want to share entire screen. Let's try that one. And go. Oh, there you go. That's why. Share. Right. Okay.
Shut your porn windows, dude.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Starting on my stuff. So I recently got the Sideshow Collectibles Sabretooth Premium Format exclusive back from my painter. So I've had this repainted by Ian Wilkinson, and here's some pictures of it, so you can have a little look through. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, still going.
Some nice work on here. There's some really good stuff.
Yeah, I like
with
the
this.
snow on the boots. I do really like that.
Yeah, it's nice that it's got some texture on it now. It's got some like powdered on it and stuff like that. The base looks fantastic. I'm really loving the orange tint in the suit now. It's very understated. It's just a slightly more orangey yellow. And as you can see by the hair, I've lightened all the hair up and I've whitened his eyes. And his mutton chops now look how they're meant to look, where you've got like bits that are wet and matted and other bits that are a bit more fluffy around the outside. Yeah. But I mean, that's when you paint things like properly. You don't just wash it all in one color. You can get that. Yeah, so you got
fire.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Evening, Dirty Alfred. Evening, Gaz. There you go, King. Love the repaint there.
Thanks.
And hey, gentlemen, love the detail on this now. Nocturnal statue review.
Cool.
Do you prefer it like this? Yeah, I'll give you options. So, like, you can only see the pictures. Right. Or do you prefer it where we see us?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay, well.
Either way, it don't mean nothing to me. I don't need to be seen. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the I mean, I had a conversation with Ian about that, the hair, and you know, that was like a painful conversation because I don't want to use the word yellow. It's very important, and I'm trying to say I want his hair to look more of a goldeny blonde, yellowy color, and then I said yellow, and I was like, I fucking just said yellow. I don't want to say yellow. If it comes back looking like custard, I'm going to kill someone. Because that's all I see is this fucking horrible yellow custard, like that Amiga Red, that custom Amiga Red piece.
Yeah,
it's that horrible yellow that I just can't stand that color. It's like really horrible. So it was like, just please don't do that. So there you can see that I left the browns. The browns have completely been left alone. Didn't touch the browns. But you know, the yellow suit now is orange. You brought the rocks and stuff more to life, more work on them, more sort of detail being shown. There's all sort of like snow and things all over him now as well. You know, I changed the skull instead of it because the skull for some reason is like really white, and the snow is white. And it's almost invisible. So I wanted it a little bit different. I left the tree alone because I thought we'd see like that, like the powdery effect on some of the rocks, which is really nice. You know, on the boots and such. But yeah, so I think he did a fantastic job of it. You know, it's definitely it's you know, and then obviously I changed the mane. From being sort of like some sort of like light custody yellow to sort of like a grey with whites and some bits of black and stuff in it to bring some of the
kind of like just his hair and the mane just kind of with the same, weren't they, before?
Well, no, the mane was like a custody yellow and his hair was like a muddy blonde. His hair was almost brown.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've got before and after pictures here on this. I'm sure I sent them to you so you can see. You can see a lot more detail on the sculpt now. I mean, Martin Canal's sculpt deserved a better paint job than what this got, and I don't consider this actually isn't a bad paint job for this statue. Overall, it's not. It just isn't. You know, the sculpt is really, really impressive. So I really wanted a good paint job on it. Was the brown on the costume left? Yeah. Yes, it was. It was completely. Yeah, I didn't touch the brown. I really felt that. I felt that the best elements of this statue, in terms of paint, were the gloves and the browns. So I didn't want any of them fucked with. I just want them left alone. So I didn't touch those.
Apparently the feed's all blinky and breaky. So
probably just getting it.
You might not want to answer that one, but yeah, what did the repaint cost?
I see. The thing is, I can't really tell you, and not because if you PM me, I'll tell you, but I'm not publicly going to talk about how much Ian's work costs because it's not responsible. All I'm going to say is two things. One, I did pay. I always pay. I send him a lot of work, and he's a very, 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 very nice guy and doesn't demand the world. I will say this: I would have paid double what this cost me, easily. So I got really, I mean, in fairness, he's done a lot of paint jobs for me, and he's always very, very reasonable. So if you're thinking about getting something priced up, I would definitely talk to him and get a price, because it isn't going to be what you probably think it is. People, you know, in this industry are talking £1,000 for a paint job, £700, £600. It's nowhere near that. So I would have a chat with him. That's all I'm going to say, because I can't. If I do any more, not only will I never be able to get a piece fucking painted by him again because he'll be too busy, but also I don't think it's responsible of me to do it.
Yeah. Well, I was quoted, not by Ian, but I was quoted by someone, $1,200 to paint my crow statue.
Yeah.
I got it done by Ian, and he'd done a fantastic job. Fantastic job.
So yeah, so really happy with the oranges. Comes out really well, and I definitely feel. Let's see, you can see here what I'm talking about. See that the hair is like a brown. It's like a mousy brown. And then if you look at this, if you just pay attention, you can sort of see here that the mutton chops, the hair, the eyebrows, the skin tone, and the brown on his suit, on his thing, all look very similar colours. It's like they've used very similar palette for most of this paint job. So, you know, when I've tried to do it, you know, the teeth, the white eyes, skin now looks a little bit lighter. You know, the hair looks lighter. It now looks like it has a lot more contrast in it. So quite happy with that.
So Dark Ranger 7 says, I love his hands on the claws, look fantastic.
Yeah, that's factory paint. That's got nothing to do with Ian.
Yeah,
that's all. That's their work.
Better than the pissy champagne colour they used.
Yeah, I agree.
Cranky Collector. I spoke to Ian a few days ago and he was very helpful. Like you said, a very nice guy. And Alonso says, yeah, what an upgrade. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See what I mean there? And even with the body, look, I've tried to do it so the pictures are very similar to what I took, as close as I can get them. But you can pretty much see there. I mean that mane is almost invisible on the left-hand side compared to the right. That grey white has really jumped out now. Teeth are so much cleaner as well in terms of like separation.
Nitro 70, what a huge difference. What a bit more detail is added.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to make it like completely different, but just subtle changes. I mean, even like the white. I mean, in the left-hand side, but you can't even see his eyes.
Yeah.
His eyes, because they use the grey, are like they're just not non-existent. Like now, when I'm looking at the statue, his eyes are glowing, man. He's got like bright, piercing, glossed over white eyes. They're just fucking glowing.
Iridescent pearl effect or
on the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Dark Ranger 7 could definitely see the contrast now.
Yeah. You see what I mean about the eyes there?
Yeah,
and there, look at that. I mean, you can really see all them lines now, all them sort of the hairs and things and the flow of it in all different directions. They just washed it in this like weird, light, almost like posh vanilla custard shit, which I just didn't like it. I just thought to myself, I just don't like
that. Tito Montenegro, hit up myself. So look up, if you type in RaddTitan, it will come up with Alex Thomas. Or if you type in Geo William, it'll come up with George William.
Yeah, George William.
With him. Or if you're in the RaddTitan group, just go to the admin list and it will be there.
What to PM us or something?
Yeah, he wants to send us a message.
Yeah, sure. Man.
So there's that. Yeah, really nice.
Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. You can. I think you can see. I think it's it's you can see it's quite a subtle difference in terms of the orange, but I think it works. I'm really happy with it, man.
That one, I've got those at the end, so I'll come back to that anyway. This is my Avengers one, which I won in a raffle, so it'll come in soon. So
first Avengers team comic.
September 1963, and it's the first appearance of the team together. So really, really looking forward to getting that in. Also, I bought this, which arrived today, which is the Amazing Spider-Man number 50, which is the
what grade do you think it is?
It looks worse than my Amazing Spider-Man 300. So I don't know because sometimes they're more. It's hard because they're more relaxed with the older ones sometimes.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be like 4.5, 5.
What's that worth?
Oh, not a lot. It's not an expensive comic.
But it's first Kingpin.
Yeah, it's actually a quite cheap first appearance, in all honesty.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's not really like a big. If it's a 4 or 5, it's worth about 500 or so.
Okay.
This then I also got from Sean Harrigan. So this is the Absolute Carnage number 1. This is 7 signatures on there. So got them all on here. So
fucking hate that label, man.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it came with it, so probably.
I hate that label because the information is on the back and shit. I just don't like that.
Yeah,
I like the information to be right where I want to see it.
It was sold as 6 signatures, and then when you turn it over, there's actually a signature on the back, and the one on the back is actually one of the more important ones because it's one of the original guys. With Batman, who kind of created them. So
you've got a whole set of these, haven't you? These ones.
Yeah, I've got a whole set of them. They released a Wolverine one today, which I don't really like, but I'm going to maybe pick it up anyway. So, yeah, we'll see.
They did a Miles Morales like ASM 300, which is a kind of a nice homage that I actually quite like.
Yeah.
But I was really tempted, but I was like, no. I don't want to just buy every character that's done it. I got a Juggernaut one recently, and I thought it was pretty cool.
It's just some of the variants. Their prices are just obscene.
Getting really high.
You're just a bit like, well, it's going to really bother the fuck out of me if that doesn't come back at 9.6. I'm sorry, 9.8 even. Because
especially when it's like 15 quid for a raw comic.
No, it's not, man.
No, I'm talking about like a trade, a raw trade comic at the moment. Just that Miles Morales one, that was like 15 quid. If you want if you want the virgins and stuff, it's much higher.
I think the Wolverine one is like $45 for the trade, and then I'm sure it was like $65 for the virgin.
Yeah, it depends on the ratios. That sounds to me like it's probably like a 30 to maybe, or a 50 ratio.
Yeah, that's a piece of pop culture history right there. It definitely is. Awesome, congrats, Alex. Thank you very much. I was 4 months old when Adventure Comic came out. Damn. Wow. I was having a conversation with George today about I had some comics from the month I was born, and they're all crap. They're all really crap. It's like
I need to look. I want to look at when my son was born. I want to pick him up, son.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's like,
send me anybody.
Enter the Ramrod or something.
October 18. Any good covers from that? Send them to me.
Problem now is there'll be like 100 variants from that.
Don't care. Any for that month, October 2018. Any good comics?
Hey, I recognise that comic. LOL. Yeah. Thank you very much for that.
So this is Blitzway Bruce Lee, isn't it?
This Blitzway Bruce Lee. Yep, it is.
Is this who is this meant to be? This isn't meant to be Enter the Dragon, is it?
Is it the Way of the Dragon? No, was it the
Big Boss?
I don't know.
Thing is that thing where he's like, a thing where he's sort of like is doing this training, and Matey Boy walks in, and he's sort of like has his foot, and he leaves it up there. It ain't that high.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near that high. It's close to where his hand is.
Oh, when he turns around.
Outside.
And he turns around with his foot still out straight. Yeah.
You'll attend this morning's ritual in uniform. It's funny because when I watched that, right, he says outside, right? And then the guy like leaves, and then they're training outside. I was like, fuck me, they listened to him. That's what I used to think. I was like, he told him he wanted to train outside. Now they're all training outside. Fuck me, they must really listen to him.
Punisher Excess said it's not as good as the Game of Death statue.
That's really impressive. That Game of Death one is very nice.
The Game of Death.
We reviewed that.
The Dragon. No, we did the End of the Dragon one. The Game of Death one. I'm pretty sure it's 1/3, and the End of the Dragon one's 1/3. And isn't this one?
I think this is quarter. I think this is quarter. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen them both. I like the Game of Death one. The End of the Dragon one's really nice too.
Talking about Blitzway, the Elvis Headsculpt looks bad. I forgot to put pictures of that up there actually.
I can't fuck up Elvis, man. I love Elvis.
Looks more like David Platt. Does he not look like him? I don't know. I don't think that's that bad. We don't look bad from this picture, but and then his little pimp soles there as well. Look. That's like the ones you have when you're doing like when we were in Barnfield.
Yeah, we fucking thought we were cool, weren't we? They fucking flapped when you ran. They went looking well loud, fucking flappy fucks we were.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw the Elvis statue, and I forgot to get the pictures. I'm afraid. Cranky Collector. This then is a tease for the new House of Gog piece.
They're doing the snap.
That's exactly what I said to him when he sent me the picture. I said to him, "Looks like he's doing the Thanos snap," and then it's a tease, so it's unlikely that he's actually going to be in this position. But it's just to kind of tease and.
It looks like a monster. Attention. That's what I want.
Yeah. It's going to be this one is going to be more your style.
Yeah,
up your alley. So big.
I need me a big masculine fucking monster.
I've been given the measurements, and I can't share them, but I need to make some arrangements. Then next up, so definitely looking forward to that. My girlfriend actually is really interested in the House of Gog stuff, and she is she wants to see all the comics, and she asks me all the time, "Have they got a graphic novel yet? Are they doing this? Are they doing this?" I keep going back to Pierre, and I'm like, "Yeah, my girlfriend keeps asking about graphic novel." He's like, "Yeah, we're going to do one. We're going to do one. We'll get to it, but yeah, definitely want to see that." Also, you've got the two here, so that's right behind me there. So Moonstone and Jack, the giant hunter. Yeah, I get mixed up. I was going to nearly say Jack the Giant Killer.
There's a film called that, that's why.
Yeah. Jack the Giant Hunter. So, yeah. All right, next up we have the Legendary Beasts Thor. This is 1/3 scale. This is sculpted by Franco Carlissimo, and this is in partnership with XM Studios. So we've got this, and we saw this at the last Singapore Con. It was unpainted. So,
they're in classic colours.
House of Gog is saying we're dropping the first page of the intro comic to the next character tomorrow, 3 p.m. ET. By the way, Eastern time. Thanks, guys. No worries, buddy. No worries. Yeah, so this is the Thor, again sculpted by Franco. So yeah, very nice piece, very popular actually. Really.
It looks good, man.
Selling well.
Wait a minute, is Franco last level?
Yeah, he's one.
I don't like it then.
Oh god.
Yeah. It looks nice, man. It does look nice. Like the sculpt on it as well. Musculature is real good.
Lots of swap outs as well. So you get the early bird bonus, which is I can never remember the axe. Is it called Jabroni or Jabroni?
Yeah, it does. Jabroni. Shut up, you jabroni.
It's like ham sandwich, like jabon.
Yeah.
And you can see on the base.
That's the ultimate axe.
Yeah. But you can see on the left on the base, you can see like what's his name, like Ferris or something, the wolf, and then you got like the tree of life in the middle. You got a little bit of story going on the base.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Do you know the tree of life is called?
No. That's why I said tree of life. What's it called?
I don't know. It's they have it in God of War. They mention it.
Oh God! That's the serpent. The serpent eater. Then what's he called? The world eater.
Yeah,
that's what that serpent's going to be then.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, and then you got the unhelmeted bearded head, long hair, and you got the one with the helmet as well. These are all the kind of poses you get. The early bird bonus. I did also
what poses do you get? Do they change pose or something?
No, what am I missing? The three heads of the axe. So okay, Edwin Diaz is saying Idrisil. So
Idrisil, and that is exactly what it's called. Well done, Edwin.
Good man. Craig K.
You know, it's funny because I always, I think it's called Isildur, and I know that's the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's not the one with the fork ton, is it? That's Grimlock.
No, the Isildur's the guy who gets the ring and doesn't get rid of it, and he should. Yeah. World Eater.
Yeah, so you get these, I'd say the three heads, and you get the axe. They're also talking about doing a few other stuff as well. They're talking, I can't remember what it was now. I think they were talking about doing another switch out head and doing another switch out.
It's a shame they didn't change the angle of the head. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
If I was looking at this concept and someone was saying to me, like, what would you do here? I would be like, okay, it looks to me like the arm's going to be keyed in at the shoulder, so I would probably take one arm away and have another type of arm. I'm not doing a point or nothing stupid. Just like maybe like a different positioned arm, and then I would, or even if you were to scrap the idea, you could just turn around and say, okay, you want to turn the heads a little bit. So instead of him, because his body's turned now, so if you were to take the body and you were to display it exactly right in front of you, where it's straight on, you don't want the head facing over there. You'd want it sort of looking right at you.
Jan Bjorn is the name of the axe. So I was close.
Yeah, very close. Jamborn, like a ham sandwich.
Jamon. And apparently there's a Y at the front of the Yggdrasil.
Yes.
So yeah. Here's these switch outs. There's the axe with the
Nice.
detailing on there. There were a few pictures. There you go, the base. So you got Beta Ray Bill on the base there as well. On the right hand side, there's Beta Ray Bill,
So
and on
cool,
the left
man.
is Surta. That looks like.
Yeah, it
and
is.
then Ferris looks really nice actually.
Fenris.
Fenris, is that it? Fenris,
yeah, Fenris, and then the world, and then the world serpent.
Yeah, a lot of detail.
That's
there,
fucking
actually.
cool, man.
Really nice
Digging
base.
that base a lot. Yeah, it's really nice.
Really detailed base. Details on the chest, carved wood, like a carved kind of almost like carved like bone.
So that's the hammer as well. That's the symbol for its hammer in the middle, isn't it?
Mjolnir, yeah.
Cool, man. It's a really nice piece, man.
So that's close up of the serpent, really nice. Yeah, no, this looks great. This looks really good. And then you got another one going on here. So you got, I don't know who that is on the left.
The left.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
See from here. Look, it looks like it looks like him, doesn't it? Hitting something with a hat with his hammer. That's him.
I don't know. The face don't look like him, though, does it?
Yeah, I think it's him. Might be Odin.
On the right side is Loki. So yeah.
It's him.
Base has got so much detail.
Ah, really lovely, yeah.
So great.
Digging it a lot.
Yeah. Which actually goes back to the point of what you were saying about turning the head. Because if you had the head slightly turned, then you'd be able to position the base different as well.
Exactly. You'd be able to show some of the other stuff. Definitely want to mirror it back for this so you can see some of this cool detail that's all behind it.
Or rotating base, yeah.
Very cool, man. Really nice pieces. Really nice.
Whosoever holds the hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Glad they didn't PC the shit out of that.
Yeah. Shall they? And
fucking world's gone mad. And that really came out well. That Captain America came out really well.
It did. Yeah.
Came out so well. So this Thor is very, very much we hype this now.
Yeah, they definitely do. Also, I mean, they got other stuff. I mean, they got their Magneto coming, but unfortunately, when they had it at the con, they didn't have the energy bubble thing, which I don't know why they didn't do that, but yeah, they didn't bring it. And then also they're going to do an Iceman. I think the smaller scale there. Spider-Man comes up for sale soon, and there was one more piece. Cyclops, I think they're doing as well.
Big things. Cool, man. Exciting times.
So, yeah, Prestige series. Quite a few pictures of this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably least favourite is the Ultimate version, but I guess it's...
I've got to be honest, personally, the axe looks a little strange.
Yeah.
She looks like it comes out a little bit too far for me, but I mean, it's still nice. It's a nice option to have.
If he be worthy is the way it should be, Craig says.
Yeah. If he be worthy.
Any idea when they'll release the 1/3 Magneto? In all honesty, you know, some of their pre-order stuff was literally announced literally like days before it went live. So, no, I don't know. I actually don't know at the moment. I don't like the lace-up boots. So the lace-up Buccaneer boots on Cap.
Talking about Cap, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like it on the XM.
Yeah.
Fucking Santa boot, motherfucker.
Yeah, jingle all the way. Then this is the Big Chap Head Trophy open-mouthed version. So this is Prime One Studios 3D wall art, and hang on the wall. So I haven't got a clue of price, but I'm assuming this isn't going to be cheap. So yeah, detail there, nice, but not really something for me. 58 tall, 44.6 wide, and 32 deep. So it's not that big. Not that big. Nice, get that.
Is that in centimeters or in inches? You just said
centimeters.
No, that's not too terrible.
It's not that bad, is it? I mean, you can actually display that inside the best cube, or and get it in there easily. So there's that, and then also
get some hunter come around your ass and be like, "What the fuck? Where have you been Where have you been going?"
So there's the open mouth versions. Obviously, there are going to be other versions of that. There's the nameplate there, so the alien, and there we go. Then you got the was it Dilophosaurus? Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah. So this is obviously the
or
one.
Dilophosaurus. It's probably Dilo, knowing how they do this kind of word in Dilophosaurus.
This is the one that does the guy on the toilet, isn't it?
No wonder you're extinct. No,
Yeah.
it's that guy. That's him.
It was the guy, the fat guy who
Fetch, stupid.
nicks the stuff.
Fetch. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So that's that. So you got the nameplate on the base, and then you got that there. Oh yeah, it is him because you could see the thing. That's where he stole it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was in that little canister. And again, it's cool, but it's 60 centimeters wide and 40 centimeters high, so it's not a huge piece compared to some of the others.
Well, I like the fact they've put all the sort of base and the roughage and all that sort of in there. All the foliage is a better word I should use. Roughage. You're not eating it. Well, you probably are, because obviously some of the other stuff have that as well. So you can probably make yourself a nice little dial out of this.
Well, I think there's another version where it doesn't have it fanned out.
Cool.
Yeah, unless there is like in Prime 1, there's like a deluxe version where the head is going to switch out or whatever. But yeah, so that's that. This then is thanking thanking John for his review. These are his pictures of the Griffiths Prime 1 piece from the Berserk line, and this piece looks really nice. I mean, that cape looks like mixed media, and that's
really does. Is it not? Is it? Wow.
Sculpted, yeah. So it looks really cool.
I'm not sure about that bird though.
Yeah, I mean,
bird kind of looks like one of them fucking Lego stick-on birds. It don't look right. And it is hard to get the delicacy of like wings and things like that in that scale. It's very. I mean, need to see some close up of that bird, but the angle how it sits is just a bit like I'd have to take that bird off.
Jay's got a lot of pieces, and he said this piece is absolutely like breathtaking. He says he's blown away by it, absolutely blown away by it. So, and then also this is you get the kind of exclusive kind of bayonet thing with it as well.
I really like the sword, man. That's a certain sword. Is it a cutlass? Fucking badass sword. Yeah. Really nice sword.
Yeah, you might not want to watch Berserk. It's not really for you. There's some bad scenes in it you wouldn't.
Is there sexual violence in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch sexual violence.
The birds go with the bird.
Yeah, I don't want, and no one wants to be around me if I ever am caught watching sexual violence, because my mood turns rapidly sour quickly.
It's basically a thing where he saves a woman from being
Don't tell me if it's. Oh, okay.
No, he saves her from being raped. But then what happens at the end is, to restore balance, he has to rape her. And he's just like, okay. And then the scene's not like, it's horrible. And the end of it just gets weird quickly, like really quickly.
Oh no! Actually, go back on that last photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually they look great from there. The wings of the bird.
Yeah.
Looks great from there. And and this is the thing. It's why people have to be very careful with pictures, because it's very hard to show something in a photograph compared to like being able to because when you see a statue in person, you go over and you look over everything.
Yeah, you change the angles and go close.
No, not even that. You just can sort of look around it and sort of see like the parts, the elements. It's very nice. It's a very nice piece. There's no doubt about it.
Well, the whole Berserk line is really nice. Very nice line, actually. So, probably have done a good job. And then there's the base, or feathers on the base. Apparently, as well, this piece has just got so many parts to it as well. At the beginning of the video, he opens up the box because he's just like looking around. He's just like,
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So got that. Very nice. Thanks for that, Joe.
What's the other post there? Go back to the last photo. Is the bird gone now? No, it's still there.
It's still there. Still flapping around.
A different pose though, that isn't it? Something's happened.
It's different head. Different head. Yeah, it's got a helmet.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool though.
Then this is Stuart Murray's picture. So the cape almost looks fabric. Yeah, the cape is done really well, like really well.
Just shows it can be done.
It has this kind of like glittery effect as well. So it's got like the lining, and the sculpt of it is really impressive. I've seen this one, I think, in Thailand, and yeah, it's nice, very nice. Stuart
It's
Murray's
Injustice 2, isn't it?
This is the
Superman.
Injustice Superman. Yep.
Injustice 2.
Oh, sorry, Injustice 2.
Yeah, because it's like the Brainiac version, the Brainiac one, isn't it?
Oh, okay. You got that. You got a different switch out. So you got him holding his hand out. Fist.
So if you go to the net, if you go there and go back one.
That one.
Yeah. Go to the one that was just there. Go back to that one. Young man. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Why? Stand there. Why? Yes. Yeah. I know actually the guy who sculpted this. Do you know who sculpted this? It's the guy who sculpted Liu Kang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's improved. It's quite a bit significantly.
No, do you know? Actually, funny enough, I've seen an original sculpt of Liu Kang, and
they fuck it up.
Jerry took it away, and Jerry done his thing and fucked it up. The factory fucked it up.
Doesn't sound fucking guy's an idiot, so I'm not surprised.
The original sculpt of Liu Kang, because what happened was this guy got in touch with me. Yeah, he got in touch with me.
I know you hate me.
No. He's chatting away like small talk and whatever else, and I'm like, yeah, hey man, blah blah, you know, I'll talk to anyone, so I don't mind. So I'm chatting away, and then he's a bit like, yeah, do you know who I am, kind of thing, or he says something about statues. He goes, oh, I saw you. I think he might have like fucking got me as well. I think he sort of said like, oh,
he fucking well. I saw
your review of Liu Kang. You know, I was like, yeah, it's fucking horrible. That is, you know, really bad, worst statue ever. Well, fucking disappointing, man. Painted terribly. This, like going on about it for ages. He goes, yeah, I sculpted that. I was like, oh dear. Sorry. Better luck next time, buddy. So, yeah. But he's done some really good pieces, though. Yeah, very good pieces.
Well, he's done a cracking job of this. I think this looks great.
I think he's done the Oni Akuma as well.
Yeah, that's
one
nice.
of those. He told me he sent me like a list of stuff he's done. He's done a lot. Then you got the Super Sons. So Damian Wayne. I was going to say Damian Wayne's.
Damon Wayne's.
Yeah,
Damon Wayne.
Damian Wayne and what's the other one? Clark Kent's son. I can't remember Clark Kent's son now. But
I don't know. Yeah, I've never watched or come across any of this.
It's well popular. It's really popular. Super Sons are well popular. Jonathan Kent. Do you call name after his dad? I think John Kent. I might be wrong. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this piece is actually a lot bigger than you think it's going to be because you see these like two little kids, and I saw this at one of the cons, and yeah, it was big, really big, and they had a really nice iridescent effect on the hand underneath, like really nice actually, really good piece.
Pretty cool. It's got a lot of switch ups and all.
Stuart Murray's on as well. So
yeah, Stuart getting all the love, bro.
Yeah. Connor Kent, thank you, Edwin Diaz, man. You are the guy. Great.
Give that guy a job.
Yeah. Super Sons looks off to me. I like it, but what's the best position for display? I mean, again,
something this busy is hard. There's a few switch up though. There's a few options. The Superman changes quite significantly. The Superman Sun, it changes quite a lot.
Yeah, and the texturing on that suit. Look at that.
The work is great. It's super good work, and there's no doubt about it. It looks great. Oh fuck!
You right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just smashing the place up, moving my leg.
Yeah, so you got that, and then you got the Zatanna. So this is actually the normal version, so the cheaper version. So
I fancy Sideshow's one a little bit. It's got nice legs.
Nice.
Is it a dude?
Huh?
Is she a dude? Is it a man?
No.
Oh, good, because I swear someone was winding me up. I was like, oh, she's quite fit. And it's like, she's like a guy. And I'm like, all right.
No, that was when you were talking about Poison, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Poison from Final Fight. That she's a guy.
In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
We've had this conversation before. The one from Final Fight is, and it's from some of the Street Fighter games, is the woman Poison. And the thing is what happened was at the time there was a big thing about domestic violence. So this is a Japanese game, Capcom. So basically, they had them beating up a woman, which was like Hugo's woman or whatever. But then one was when it went to America, they were like, yeah, we can't have you hitting a woman, so we have the story changed to it's being a transsexual.
Well, that's okay then.
Yeah, and Stuart Murray said it is Jonathan Kent, so yeah, it's all right to beat up a tranny, but not a woman. So now Stuart said it is Jonathan Kent. I said it was Jonathan Kent, and Edwin Diaz is saying it's Connor. So fight. So yeah, this is the Santana. She's very nice. I mean, this is the cheaper version, but it's still quite expensive. It's 1/3 scale, and it's $1,099. This version, you get the smaller base with the spotlights, you get the rabbit, you get the cards, and you get the head sculpt where she's winking. And then you have, obviously, there's the legs, a little few more pictures there. And then you've got the Deluxe version, which, again, you get the cards, you get the rabbit, you get the little guy on the base. So this has gone the wrong way now. So the base is like huge.
Wow.
So this one is like $400 more, I think. But I think, I mean, if you want the bigger piece, I think it is a nice option.
It's just too busy for me, all this. I don't like this. I know the problem when I'm doing is the same with the Ash thing. It's just too much. It's just far too much.
No, it is big and it is too much for some people. But the thing is, I like the option that they're giving the small.
Yeah, it's a great option. Yeah.
And the cheaper option, and then giving this big stage option as well.
Yeah, to those who are going to invest in it and maybe really love the character and want it to be a centerpiece in their collection.
For sure. Yeah,
I've got to be honest, I just find that when you start decorating the behind the statue and stuff like that, it all becomes a very the focus just becomes too saturated, and I don't know what I'm looking at, and then I don't really understand. You know, it just gets a bit like a puppet show to me, and I don't like it.
Well, the problem I have is I am a big fan of Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead. I love Army of Darkness. I think Bruce Campbell's hilarious.
Give me some sugar, baby.
When they said that Prime One were making an Evil Dead piece, I lost my shit, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking amazing." The problem I had was the fact that they should probably have done a simple base like that, because the base is literally like half a dollhouse, you know.
Yes.
And it's too much. It's too much. I mean, there's a lot of detail there. You get the deer, you get the deer head, you get all the trap door, you get all these things going on, but it's just too much. It's just way too much.
Yeah.
I can't justify having a piece that size in my collection, you know, with all of that base. It's way too much, too over the top for me. But,
yeah, so taste thing, I guess.
Yeah, preference taste, yeah. So the Deluxe part of this is the wand. So yeah. And also the head sculpt of the hat.
That looks shit, that does.
It doesn't look good, does it? Looks like well.
That's fucking well shit. Was she E17 with a fucking hat sitting on her head? Can it not go on her head? Why is it on top? It's like basically they've stuck it right on top. Does it sit like right up there? Does it not go lower on her head, or is that just a cheap way of doing that extra head sculpt?
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. That's what Stuckerman Furlow saying. Yeah, the top it doesn't fit. Naff piece.
Naff, yeah, good word. I ain't heard that in ages.
Yeah, naff. God.
Naff, that is fucking naff.
Next up, we've got the Queen Studios Bumblebee bust. So this is obviously they showed their Megatron, absolutely huge.
I thought that was a fucking screenshot from the film. Then.
Yeah. This, I mean, their detail is obscene. I mean, like their detail on their busts and things is next level stuff. I mean, they just had a second anniversary. Actually, we were in the video. It was awesome. just thrown out there. So happy anniversary. But yeah, back on track. So this is the Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. This looks absolutely great. Have you seen Bumblebee?
No.
It's actually not bad, because the Transformer movies got quite crap. You know, they drag on a bit too much. The one with like Fraser in drags on well too long, and then you know this one came out, and I was a bit like, I reluctantly watched it, and there's scenes when they go to Cybertron, and I lost my shit, man. I was like,
I have to check it out.
This is like amazing. The bits in Cybertron are really good.
You're much more like Transformer fan though to me.
Yeah.
I'm not that big.
There's a bit when Soundwave like literally like ejects his cassettes, and then it says like Ravage deploy. He goes like Ravage deploy, and I literally jizz, man. Those well like dribbling out my fucking top of my penis, man. I had to rewind it 4 times and watch it.
So you could finish.
yeah. I done it. I finished each time. It was good. And then Ravage attacks Optimus Prime. That's the best bit, actually. That's really good.
Anyway, I have to watch it.
So yeah, detail on this is crazy. Look at all that. How intricate that is. And again, with a company like Green Studios, I mean, they pulled off what they've tried so far. A little bit of detail in there in the paint.
It's crazy that they're making pieces like this and they've only been around 2 years.
It's crazy. Yeah. And then there's the base. Yeah. Also, this is something which they pulled out, which is their like kind of line that they're doing. So this is with Madology and Evan Lee. So this
is that a big-breasted, red-headed woman?
Yeah, this is thank God it's Friday #1.
They obviously got my letter.
What? Yeah. So this is like this sort of cyborg. She's got big old titties with the she's got that Rolling Stone symbol on her titties, and she's got like an animatronic leg. She's also got like the curve in the stomach where like the sort of sections of her, and I think that the big big gun sticking out her back. I really like the concept of it. I think it's really cool, and I do actually think it's out of the box. It's different, and this kind of thing sells anyway. So it's going to sell. I think old Liam got one, didn't he?
Of this?
Yeah. Oh, and also Cole's got one. He just says as well. Yeah, Liam Neeson, the guy. Well,
I can't get away with having things like this in my house. Never would happen.
No. But no, I think it's a nice piece, very good, and I'm interested. I mean, it's not something I would buy. I'm the same. I like this kind of thing, but I just find having it in my collection is a bit pervy, and I think it's a bit too much. It's a bit like a line. I've had this conversation with Brian, who used to be at XM, loads of times because when we were in Japan, he loves all the hentai stuff. So we're like looking at all this hentai stuff, and I'm like, yeah, like I love this one, and like or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but I would never buy it. And he's like, yeah, I've got a whole cupboard for. I've got like a secret cupboard like of my collection and stuff like that. And it's like, Jesus, man, I couldn't. I mean, again, I can appreciate the art and the artistry of it and the design of it, and it's been painted amazing and put together very well. But I just can never own it. Absolutely never own it.
Nah.
So yeah, but again, there's a line.
I'm with you.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the line from a side, like sitting on the sidelines looking in from the voyeur. So yeah, there you go. Very cool. This then is another Berserk piece. So this is him in his, I think it's in his Berserker armor. And let's go into the next one. So I can't remember actually what's going on with the base, but this is by Soulwing, and there's a 1/4 scale Berserk piece. They've actually got really bad pictures on their website, and I think
these are terrible photos.
Yeah, these are their promotion pictures as well.
It's not really ideal.
The whole Japanese Toyota vibe is all a bit uneasy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's all like a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This actually, from this angle, it looks like he's on a giant taco. Right now, I mean, which is a shame because I mean, like,
give me some cheese.
Yeah, give me some extra guac. Yeah. And then, sorry, I can't really say enough about that one because these are the pictures they give out, and their pictures are dreadful. So
yeah, they're not good. They're not good pictures, them.
It looks like I fucking took their pictures for them. Jesus.
It did because you cut that poor cunt's head off.
Yeah. He's like the managing director. He's like the most important person there. I was meant to get his fucking head, and I missed the top of the sword. God damn it! That's why they fired me. And look how straight the table is, man. It's wonky as fuck.
Yeah, this is like wrong on so many levels.
This actually then is the Black Cat. This actually come out really nice.
Who's this by?
It's by Sideshow.
Really?
Yeah, it's by Sideshow, and
1/5 maybe.
1/5 scale. Yeah, exactly. So that if this was this was in quarter scale, and you could detach and
because I don't like that black cat in quarter scale. I think it's a horrible piece.
Well, I like the one on the safe.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking about.
No, I know, but I like the one on the safe. But this one, if this was quarter scale, I would be all over this. And if those spider webs were detachable, I would love it. But the spider webs are terrible. But other than that, the actual figure, I think is really nice. I think they've done a really good job. And again, unfortunately, it's 1/5 scale. And unfortunately,
that's nice. It's very popular scale.
Yeah.
So
well,
just not popular. It's not popular to you. That's all.
It looks like Spider-Man's literally shooting jizz at her. Yeah, and I'm not sure.
I think someone needs to get a bit wet, didn't you, mate?
Maybe.
You might need to have a word with your little Polish friend over there to do some work, because all this pre-cum fucking chat about Bumblebee and now fucking jizz all over you and the hentai pictures up there that I didn't send you. I don't know where they've come from. Clearly, they've come from your jizz mop fucking.
And then stuck up on photos saying, "Yeah, is he squatting over Napoleon's hat?" Then also you got the General Obi-Wan Kenobi Mythos statue. So this I couldn't see this having an exclusive. So there's only one type of this. It comes with the Phase 1 clone helmet, and also then this pose here as well. So this is 17.7 inches high, 15.3 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. So it's not that bad. This is from, I believe, the Clone Wars.
It's part of that sort of new breed of Mythos line that they, maybe they'd be able to put this with the Vader or some of the older stuff.
I don't know. It looks a bit too cartoony for when you look at the original ones. You look at the original Obi-Wan, the original Vader, even the Gamorrean Guard. They're all such detailed pieces, like really high detail, and I don't think this one would pair well with them.
No, it wouldn't pair well with any of them. No.
Maybe the newer ones. I mean, look at the flames on the base. I mean, I know the flames on the Vader are quite bad, but it looks like what's that look like?
It's just the whole feel of it is wrong.
Do you know, it looks
the whole feel of them are wrong, because the original Mythos they're very strong. I mean, it's a solid line.
To this day, yeah.
It's a solid line, no doubt.
They look like those sweets, you know, those twist things.
They're like cough sweets.
Yeah.
Cough drops, cough twists, or whatever they are.
Yeah, I know what they are, but I can't remember what they're called. So that's the piece there. I'm assuming that's a fabric coat. Looks fabric.
Maybe, looks it.
So, and Nitrous is saying not Mythos enough, and the man himself, Thor Gunderson.
Yeah, listen to him. If he says it's no good, you don't buy it. Listen to him.
Yeah.
If it's not Thor Gunderson approved, it's not worth.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is much better. Obi-Wan Kenobi again is a 1/5 scale piece, but
wicked piece.
It's one of the most detailed pieces and one of the best storytelling pieces out there. It's one of those ones you look at, and even if you know, because I'm a person, I only know about the movies. I don't know about the TV show, the Clone Wars. I don't know about all the animations. I don't know about the books. So I don't
fucking amateur.
I don't know what Obi-Wan got up to, but when I look at that statue, I'm like, I want to know. I want to know what happened, you know?
Yeah.
And then you say, look, fuck Obi-Wan Kenobi.
How dare you speak to your fucking Padawan like
that? Yeah. So, yeah, it's a shame, really. It's a shame. It could have been quite special. And I think if they went the same route as they did before with those pieces.
It's different artists. It's a different style. There's grittiness about the original Mythos line. There's a darkness to the line, all of them. And there's a realism. And this doesn't. This is cartoon. This doesn't have the realism. It's what's lacking.
If you look at his suit, it is weathered and it's dirty, but then his face is well clean. Look how clean he is.
It's also got that Mexican colour. It's typical fucking Sideshow sort of thing. It's just too dark. The skin. It's too dark, far too dark. It's a little bit cartoon in terms of his proportional play anyway. It's not really the armour. It isn't even the colour of his face. It's just his proportions look like an animated character. It doesn't look like a person.
Yeah. Never mind. Oh well. And then
Can't
like
win them
next
all.
time, and also you got Mary Poppins, Darth Sidious, haven't you, whatever his name is, the Emperor, doing his Mary Poppins jump.
I actually quite like that one.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
because it's got the Herrick brothers' name on it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's the only reason you like it.
No, I didn't even know they did it.
You read
But
their name and you're like,
I
well,
like
it's
I like them, so now I understand why I like it. But I like that.
yeah,
That's what I like.
yeah.
You know, I like it. People say to me that they hate it, and I like it. I don't. I'm not the guy. I'm never that guy that turns around and is like, "Yeah, me too." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you, lot. You're all stupid." That's me. So I actually like the Emperor one. And now that I know that the Herrick brothers are involved, I know why I like it because I love their stuff. So
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Yay,
so
yay me.
Next up, this piece is absolutely insane. This is the Weta Workshop Master Collections Thiandel, the Woodland King. And is it Thiandel?
You just sound like you're having a stroke. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well,
do you want me to call a doctor?
Yeah. It's down my left side, man. I can't feel my arm.
Is it Fredel? You fit it?
No, it's like Thranduil. Thranduil. Thrandil. Yes, your silence bodes well. Yeah, so basically this piece is about £2,000. It's like 2,180, so £58.
How big is it though? It looks quite big. Are they quarter scale characters up there? What's the crack?
No. They normally do them in 1/6. So this is 41 inches, 41.33 inches high, 39.37. No, sorry, 41.33 wide, 39.37 high, and then 36.22 deep.
So basically, in plain English, it's almost
105 centimeters by 1 meter by 92 centimeters.
Yeah, but almost 40 in every direction. Pretty much close enough. Yeah. So it's just like a big fucking square. It's like a big square.
Yeah. So it's
cool though.
Absolutely huge.
It's very cool.
Yeah, so that's the dollar price, 2,800, and that's the size of it there with the team. So yeah,
crazy.
I mean, it's brave of them to take on the project. I mean, I know they did the tree beard, which was absolutely huge, and to do something like this does take balls, and I hope it sells well for them. 400 edition size.
Wow, it's a nice low number.
Right, so next up, there we go. There's his face.
Oh yeah, I remember him from the Hobbit franchise.
Yeah.
Isildur.
There you go. Very cool. Now, see how that comes out. Then these are the XM Studios. They're using like this fluorescent paint, so it's just sort of teasers, just to show that it's like a glow in the dark fluorescent paint on them, and that's kind of there. So this is
the alien.
Yeah. So
cool.
Hive Warrior. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this all together and all set up. Can't wait to see that. Hopefully I'll get to Singapore before the end of the year, but I don't know whether that's happening.
Go pick up my shit, you lazy fucking gypsy.
This there is the base from the Batman Who Laughs.
It's horrible.
So, yeah. What do we don't like it?
Nah.
Well, it's not finished, but it's just a tease of it. So
I don't like
still
it.
working on the paint.
It's hard because this is going to be an instant comparison with the Prime one.
Well, it's different scale though.
I know, but still, it looks again the typical thing. You go back, you go to the other picture, and it's got that. It's got that cake fucking like sculpt for the like collar and the suit. It's too thick. It's just a bit lacking in any texture. It just doesn't look great. The face don't look great either. The makeup and the way it's done just doesn't look great.
Yeah.
They've got to work on that. I have to fix that before that goes anywhere further, because if that goes up like that, production will be even worse.
Yeah, I don't think the makeup is that bad. I think as well as a combination of bad photo and picture taken early, to be honest with you.
Yeah, could be.
So This then is the art of Frank Charles. So basically, this is, we'll just double check her name.
Another hot redhead.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I get her name right because is it Shanna? Shanna the She Devil, possibly.
I'm sure.
This is the Jungle Queen. So this is based on basically Frank Charles art, and this then is some teasers that XM put out. So you got the little dinosaurs basically taking their clothes off, and this actually is going to have boo-boos out.
Hey, boo-boos.
Yeah, there's an option to have boo-boos out.
Yeah. Boo-boos.
So,
Jobblies.
I mean, XM haven't shown the whole thing yet, but...
What other words have you got from him? Have you got any more?
Huh?
Got any more? Boo-boos. Boo-boos is a new one. Have you got any more?
Titties?
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I wanted something good. Boo-boos.
Chest pillows? So yeah, basically they haven't shown it all yet, but that's kind of the idea of what it's like. Is
nice.
Kind of pose here.
Like the idea.
There's going to be the pose of her being naked. So yeah, there's little dinosaurs there, little sneaky dinosaurs.
Taking all their clothes.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah. And then there's the skull on the floor.
Of her last mate.
Yes. These are just some little paint ups of the Hawkman. So this is like the
first good.
Paint up.
I like that.
This is again 1/6 scale piece. And they got the detailing on the feathers there.
He's like you, isn't he? A little bit of his hair. He's hairy like you.
Yeah, man. Well, hairy. Yeah. Grudy's Clockwork Orange. What's going on? Puppies. Sweater puppies. Chesticles.
Chesticles, yeah.
You sent me this for some reason.
I just thought this was really cool. This is like the original Hive design for the XM Magneto on Throne. I just thought it was really cool.
Mm. Yeah.
Come across it because Gooch has been sharing this stuff. So I come across it. I was like, that's fucking awesome. We keep that.
Yeah. I went to an exhibition with Hive, and I think that is there. So yeah. And then there's the original kind of rendered mock-up. This then was a tease of Rogue. Sorry, it was really small, and it was like a little profile thing. Just put up there. So XM Studios are working on a Rogue.
I thought it was mashed potato.
Yeah, so it was put up as a little tease. And then these are in hand pictures of...
I thought she come up pretty well, man. I quite like how she's looking.
I know there's a few people who've been asking me if there's any left, and I'm like, sold out, and they're pissed off because I missed it. So
I think she looks really decent.
She does.
I think she's come out really well.
Yeah, they really improved the face. There were some issues with the face before, and they've just started.
I love the way they've done the rings around the arms as well, man. That's really cool. Yeah. It's clever the way that they connect. That's really cool.
Great texturing there.
Great texturing, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, man. It's nice pieces.
Great Ultron drone there as well. Matched nicely with the Captain America.
Captain America? Who'd you work for?
The Iron Man. Sorry, I've been
step in my office.
Been loving the Gooch posts. Yeah. Gooch
so he's been promoted to a RaddTitan moderator because he's been with us for 4 years on our page and group and stuff. And
Richard Goofy said he's not happy because you can't take away the rings. Yeah, he's been around for a long time. He's been supporting us a long time, and it's well overdue. So yeah, he's good.
Well, he's posting well, but you know what I mean. He's just a nice. We talk to him like all the time as well. He's just a nice guy. It's good to have people like sharing and doing stuff. You got to like sort of reward people that are like fucking like loyal and good people to have sort of in the group. So now just watch out for his name if he comes across him. Remember, he can just press a button and you're fucking history. And considering that he presses button and make people history in real life, you probably don't want that to happen.
Well, triggers. 1/4 scale, Sheena. So yeah. So yeah.
I quite like the face.
Yeah.
I didn't like the face before. I quite like the face.
No,
Hair looks delicate. Hair looks delicate and nice. I like it, man. I like it a lot.
This then is a repaint of the White Magneto.
Looks great, though,
this
doesn't
one, again, was sent to me by Geo.
Looks wicked, that.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It was really cool. There was another guy who did, I think the other one was a Photoshop, and there was one who did a black version. But again, I'm pretty sure it was Photoshopped rather than repainted.
I don't think it was. I saw that paint. I think it was paint.
I think it's Photoshop, like good Photoshop.
Really?
Yeah. This one's painted, but yeah.
This looks wicked.
Very nice. Then you sent me a load of Maestro stuff.
Yeah, because that's wicked. Look at that Maestro and Logan Bowen, man. That's like wicked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Old school shit doing the rounds. You've got to give some, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, as a community, it's always about the next best thing all the time. Sometimes I really think you should take a moment and just, go backwards and appreciate some of the older stuff that's sort of come out and, revisit it and think about fucking adding shit like that to your collection. Because I'm telling you, there's some fucking right gems from like loads of companies, loads of places.
Yeah,
you shouldn't forget them. You shouldn't think of the next best thing all the time.
A lot of again, I mean, a lot of the Bowen stuff out there. I mean, it's like, again, we've said every single chat is the most comic accurate you're going to get. So
I think that Maestro looks the shit, man. I want that Maestro, but it's again, I have a ceiling.
Yeah.
And all these custom heads people try to do. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Looks like the Hulk fucking had some frosting or some shit. It just don't look right, that one. It don't look good, that one.
I'm trying to think who that looks like. It looks like someone, doesn't it? Oh God, I can't think of it, but that does look like someone. And then that one's
good.
That.
No, that one's good.
Yeah.
That one's good. Go back. Let's have that. Yeah, he's like stick it. I think that painted would be nice. I have to see it. I like that one though. I don't like that one.
Matt Gomez in the house. What's up, Gio and Alex? Late to the show. Hope all's well. What's up, everyone else?
You're saying how shit you are at boxing, man. How shit you are at picking good fighters.
Dante Wilder, yeah.
Yeah, Dante Wilder, Banage.
King Dark is saying, so the Maestro is the best version.
Totally agree. 100%. Totally agree.
Maestro piece is the dogs. Have you got it, Sucker, from Inferno? Damn, 103 watching and just 33 likes. Come on, everyone, hit the like. Cheers, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. You don't really know nothing about boxing. I was just joking.
I don't think Bowen really ever age. They always look good. I actually had
I agree with that. That's a good point.
A few Bowens in at the beginning, and I stupidly got rid of them all because I was going, no, I want Core Scout, and I got rid of all the Bowens.
Got snobby, didn't you? Got snobby.
I do regret it a little bit,
Got snobby. You forgot your old friends that were with you from the beginning. They stood by you for everything. All your bad haircuts, all your bad smells, all them horrible girls you dated, they were there for you every day, there for you to be looked at.
And
then you just dropped them like third period French.
Well, you have to remember when we got into it as well, we started collecting, and it was we started collecting late. So when we started collecting, there was like Bowen was nearly finished. So
I got Bowen and kept my Bowen, so fuck you.
Fuck your couch. Robert Swallow, when is Bowen coming back? I wish he would come back, Stuck up from Inferno. I do have it, one of the very best.
Sell it to me.
Trade me. Good. What do you think of the new heavyweights division?
Well, I think at the minute lots of people having to have their mandatories, which Alex for English it means they've got to have their first. They got to have their first contender fights. So, and as we saw with Dylan White, he had to fight his because he's a mandatory for WBC and stupidly took a risky fight, and then got knocked out in the fight, and then basically blown his chance out of the big payday and the big prize. So, with the coronavirus thing, there's a lot of like things that are all up in the air. But we'll see what happens. I still think Fury's the man. I still think he's the man to beat. He's the best fighter in the division. Still think that. I'm looking forward to him to beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua, to be brutally honest with you. I'm done, Alex. You can stop eating your crisps.
Flapjack.
More flapjacks. Fucking flapjack king.
Can't wait for Wilder to get knocked out again. So overrated.
Yep, and he will. He'll get beaten, and he'll get beaten even worse. Second fight.
I saw one on eBay recently, 750 quid for Maestro.
Forget about it. It's it's about 300 quid more than I'd pay. That's the problem.
This is a nice set. So these are like all custom pieces, which are based on kind of Alex Ross art. Yeah. So there's some sort of really nice sort of pieces coming out from this. Like,
who's this by?
I can't remember actually. I keep forgetting.
You have to tell me if it's last level, so I guess I don't like it, just to make sure. I stick to the fact that we don't. We've apparently we've got an issue with them, which is just absolutely bullshit.
Do we have an issue with last level? I can't remember.
No, we don't have an issue with last level, because if they release stuff that's great, like the Wolverine and some of the other stuff, then
Wolverine and Wendigo is fucking
ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Then it's like that's why it wins awards that we give. But if they've released stuff and it's okay, then we say it's okay. Unfortunately, when you're honest, people think that there's some sort of agenda behind your honesty, which is funny, because you should really be pointing that agenda at the people who never say anything negative about fucking anything. That's what you should look at it.
Gunderson says it's Arkham Studios.
Who is? Oh, this lot. All right. I was wondering who the fuck he was talking about. I was like,
ironically, they're Marvel, but they're Arkham Studios. Yeah. So this is the Thor.
So obviously, with that Thor, the key is going to be that them little things just sit inside, magnetized or keyed in. Looks cool, man. It does look very good to the art, doesn't it?
Captain America, and you got that Cyclops in the background.
I mean, is that Captain America there?
That's Captain America in the front, and then Cyclops in the back. I don't know if you want me to do this one. Stefan Von Ferno saying, "I paid 350 quid for my Bowen Maestro statue, and I also have the Bowen bust."
Yeah, I want the bust as well.
Yeah,
I give you 5.
When does
Stack? I give you 5.
Magneto Throne be available? I think you can pre-order already. What do you guys think of the Silver Surfer sitting on the board? I think I remember the last level one.
It's too thin.
The problem I had with it is I actually do like the concept and I like the idea, but they gave him toes, which is weird.
Yeah, but he's too thin. They make him really thin. I don't like how they make him. It's the same with the other one. You know, in pictures and stuff, you're like, you know, it's just that one that everyone is crazy about. But I saw it in person, and I was surprised how thin he was. I thought he was too thin.
Are these customs? These are all customs.
Yeah, these ones are, yeah.
So, yeah, this is them. Oh, they do a Batman. There you go. Nice Batman.
It is nice.
So the Captain America next to the Batman.
These are nice, man. I like it. Museum-esque, classy. So, dig it.
You got the Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. I think Thor looks a little short, though, when you're putting him next to all those people, because Thor's like massive compared to them.
Yeah, he's bigger than all that, but unfortunately, I think the Alex Ross art stuff, I don't know if he is that giant in that. I think he's only, see what I mean? Yeah. He's only a tiny bit bigger, and it caps about 6. No, maybe he's right, because he's about 6'5", 6'6". Isn't it? Yeah. No, he's much bigger in the comics, isn't he? He's like 6'9". No, he's 6'6". I know he is.
Yeah. So, so basically going back, so then you've got the Captain America painted by SS.
Every cap now has the hammer in. It's just so funny.
Yeah. There you go. So that's the lineup there. Obviously, that's Hawkeye coming. Mighty Thor, and then Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye looks really nice.
See, he looks bigger there, Al.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
He looks much bigger there.
Yeah.
That's good. I really like the Thor.
That's Captain America with the original Sideshow piece.
Cool. Really nice. Lovely work. Really nice.
Again,
yeah, I'm digging that.
I like the pose on him.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Walking and he's kind of about to shoot. I think that's a cool pose. That's when the walking pose is done right, you know.
Yeah, it really looks.
There's a lot of places where they really fuck up a walk.
Yeah, but also if you look at it from the head-on position, he's like walking sort of sideways. He's not walking at you.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like walking past you. So it doesn't have that weird sort of like looks like it's gonna fucking fall over situation going on. Nice though, man. really digging it. Like digging all of these. Nice.
Little white man up there that give him company.
Oh yeah, I was more looking at his. What would you call that? Is it cunt smirk?
Yeah, it's cunt smirk.
Yeah,
no, that's what you said to me when I shaved my beard off.
Yeah, you have a cunt smirk. It's no doubt about it.
Yeah, thank you. So,
People like you much more when you've got a big bearded face. They can't see your shit-eating grin.
I love the look of these Avenger statues.
Yeah, they're really impressive. They are incredibly impressive.
Shoulder. And then there's, I look at that. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Naked, dressed, naked, dressed, naked, dressed. Nice stuff.
Black Panther, and yeah, there's a detail there. Really nice. And the Iron Man. Yeah, it's a nice line. Then you've got the Epic Studios Cloud. So this is the modernized version from Final Fantasy VII. So this is quarter scale, and you got the little cactus dude at the back. So yeah, and this comes with all those sort of bits there. Yeah, very cool.
Cool.
Very nice piece. Hopefully they'll do a Sephiroth as well. Then this is the co-signature collectibles paint up of their Fat Spider-Man.
Nice work on the eyes.
Yeah, very nice eyes. Really nice eyes. Yeah.
Looks cool. Like a ball you want to own.
Like a ball.
Yeah, like a bouncy ball.
Like a
stress ball or something.
Ball bouncing back to.
Yeah, I'm rocking out this 50s. Good boy.
And then there he is on the Venom elephant.
If you can tell me who sang that song, I'll give you £1,000.
Well, I can Google it.
Oh, tell me. Without Googling anything, guess.
I can't type it quick enough.
Oh, well.
It's by Bobby V, though.
It is by Bobby V, and you've well searched it now. You would never know that.
Yeah. And then these are the busts you got there, all painted up. The eyes need to be done. Very, very cool again.
Looking good, yeah.
Co-signature collectibles. And then they got their Doctor Doom on Silver Surfer. So this is based off of the cover of, I think, 104? No.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's 104.
It's
109.
Says it's Tommy Steele.
No, it's not.
Then you got the custom Green Goblin. So yeah, nice piece.
That looks wicked. That.
Yeah.
That looks really nice.
Oh,
is it? I don't like it. It's horrible. Okay. I can keep this shit up all day if I want to play this game. This Green Goblin looks fucking fantastic. I really think nice. This. You know, this reminds me of a lot of. It reminds me kind of the Bowen that they did. That was one of their later pieces that sort of they went. The proportions are just right on this piece. The body proportions and stuff. Great color, great texturing on the suit and stuff like that. It just looks great. I do like this a lot.
Yeah. Well, you got the kind of look there. That's like the Alex Ross with the lenses over.
Just amazing.
And then you got that one there, more classic look.
I like that one. Yeah. That's just sinister as shit, man. That.
And then that one as well, he's kind of squinting. Oh, that's the Alex Ross one. So yeah,
just dig cool. That, man. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and as you can see there, you can see the Venom in the background. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. They're doing a whole line of them, but I think they're only doing kits. So next up, you got custom Homelander from the boys. So yeah, looks pretty cool based on the cover art. That is very nice artwork. So yeah, just started watching the boys' second season. So waiting for.
Don't know what it is. I just started watching Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm only like a couple of episodes in. Then I went on holiday and I was a bit pissed off that I didn't take it with me.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I've seen the first season. I haven't seen the second or third season though. I've seen the first season. I've had the second season for ages and not watched it.
Oh. You're not selling it to me.
No. The first season's really good. It got to a point of I think the version I had on the memory stick, it didn't work on my TV, so I had to watch it on my laptop. So I didn't watch it.
I'm getting tired.
Next up, you got this Hulk, which you sent me.
Yeah, I think this is Eric Salsa Hulk.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? It's got like all different switch out heads and stuff. What do you reckon?
I'm not a fan at all. I don't know. I just don't like the look of the sculpt. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know. I just think it looks really awkward, and the look at the fucking traps, and I don't know. It looks like uneven and unbalanced.
I thought it was a pumpkin the first time I seen it.
Do you know, literally, if you took his head off, you could literally put fucking Juggernaut's fucking head there. Between the traps. Could turn the fucking Juggernauts into traps. The helmet. Into Juggernaut's helmet. It's weird. It's really weird, and the proportions are way funny. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's based off of an artwork, but for me, that's weird as fuck. Yeah, that doesn't look like Mick Jagger. So stuck in one friend who goes, "Yeah, it looks like Mick Jagger on steroids," and I'm like, "What's he talking about?"
God gave me everything I want. Come on.
It doesn't look like Mick Jagger. He looks way too symmetrical as well. That's what Richard Gouvier says. Just like a mirror.
It's like not my style. I think this is probably meant to go with the Wolverine that Andy got. The ethical one.
Yeah.
Looks like a similar sort of style.
Yeah. Edward Diaz is saying it looks like Zangief's body, which probably, knowing near me, probably did sculpt it for Zangief and reused it. So, it looks like a Capcom character, Bobby's saying. Yeah, could easily. So, yeah, that's all the heads you get. Weird. I don't know. I just think the proportions are strange as fuck, but I don't know. It does look like a Marvel vs. Capcom version of it because they really exaggerate all the anatomy, don't they? This is they took a One Piece and they kind of made the line into the Avengers. So there's like an Avenger, the custom group that did them as Avengers. So obviously you've got like the Hulk, what's her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah.
Ghost
Fury, Captain America. Hulkbuster, Thor, Captain Marvel, Ghost Rider. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's done really well. It's done very well, and Hawkeye and Doctor Strange. Who's she then? If that's one of them's Black Widow, who's the other one then?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh yes, you're right, Scarlet Witch. I was going with Scarlet Witch. So yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about One Piece, but someone posted this and they were like, "This is really, really fucking cool." They loved it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. Sentry. I don't know why you sent me this one.
I don't know. I just saw this come up and I really like this. It looks a lot better than that fucking other shit thing that I see.
Isn't this one?
The other one, the first one that come out. Who's that by?
This one's by Bushy. The first one.
Is it Bushy?
Yeah.
So who's it sculpted by?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Isn't it Daniel Bell?
Ah, yeah, that's the one. I hate that piece.
Isn't this one by Icebreaker?
Is it?
Possibly. I don't know.
Looks good, man. I don't listen. If it is by them, it looks great.
Yeah.
It really does.
I couldn't tell you who's by, to be honest with you, but if it is by Icebreaker, it's better than a lot of their other stuff.
Yeah, it looks really good to me.
Yeah. Looks clean. Looks, don't look too bad. Probably someone different. I got it. This then is
look.
She-Hulk. So we were talking about this the other day, funny enough. So that's
wicked. Bikini one.
What do you call that, George? You call that a chest press thingy?
It's a chest. It's a chest expander, I think. A chest grower. A growing chest thing.
Cody Spencer said it's by Hero Cosmic, I think.
Looks wicked. Yeah. Like it.
Yeah. We had a conversation the other day.
That She-Hulk sexy, man. Like that.
We had a conversation the other day, right? And there was about 5 of us in the room. And George was trying to explain what a barbell was. And he fucking used to work in gyms all his, how many years? And he
10 years.
Couldn't remember what a barbell was called. And he was like, yeah, it's the bench pressing, chest expanding thingy bar. We're just like, you fucking what?
I was really tired. And I'm really tired now. So I probably won't be able to tell you what it was. Still, I'm glad it gave a lot of people some joy because that's what matters.
We'll look to you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't worry about it.
This then is the Shogun Batman has been recast. And they put little fucking lights everywhere, so light up eyes and then light up mane. So I don't know.
Didn't take long, did it?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know what they've done, but yeah, it's like fucking world shitty light up mane. God. Anyway, this then is a Spider-Man you sent me again.
Yeah, no, I do. It's from just custom Spider-Man. Looks good though.
All right,
quite like the pose
Spider-Man.
and stuff.
This is going to be kind of red and blue suit. Oh, there you go. So that looks nice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it comes out like the render. And then you've got the 2099, similar pose. There you go. That's nice as well.
Yeah. Thought you'd like it, so I sent it.
Yeah. Kane Swiss has just come in.
Yo. Perfect thing to wake up to.
Yeah, well, just woke up to this. Good and Morgan, yeah. So then next up we have a Silver Surfer, custom Silver Surfer. This is like 1/6 scale.
It is by.
Someone posted this on the group, right? And it was on a Bowen group, and they basically had a picture of it next to this, and they go, "Oh yeah, check out this custom Silver Surfer. What do people think?" And I looked at this, and I was just like,
an open question like that.
Yeah, and I literally just said to them, "Look, it's really stiff and static. The pose is off, and the portal looks like a rancid pile of dog turd." I basically said, "Look, you can't compare this to the simplicity and the elegance of the Bowen piece, and then you've got this piece of shit next to it. What the fuck are you thinking?" But that portal is fucking.
You got to be careful with them kind of messages because, when you send them sort of things, people will message you and start talking to you in the comments and starting saying how you're negative. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
I had to remove someone from RaddTitan, just like fucking tried to start controlling what I was saying, like a fucking idiot. I think he's one of them fucking polystones pricks as well.
Yeah,
like he's just like started fucking trying to tell me like what to say and how I should feel, and saying you should be really positive because you're influent. Your people respect your opinion. I was like, people respect it because I don't say that. People respect it because I actually do say exactly what I think. I don't just lie, say everything's great when it's not. But fucking what a bellend, man! Honestly.
Well, that was because he was trying to protect someone else who's in the group, isn't he? He was trying to protect
who?
Fucking John Sanchez ticket.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. I didn't get that.
No, because it was on. It was on a thingy, wasn't it? It was on the. So I just dropped something. It was on the Amiga Red post.
Yeah, but what's a funny thing, right? Here's a funny thing. If people post, right, like if this guy posts, for example, this is an example of this person here. If he posts just this picture of Silver Surfer and says, "I've just got this in, I'm really happy with it. It's this, that, and the other. I'm really pleased. Blah blah." And I see it and I think it looks like a pile of dog shit or something. I just don't say anything.
No, I agree with that.
I just leave it, right? But if somebody makes a statement, somebody comes out and says, "I've got this piece in, and this is the definitive version of this character for me," or even says, like, compared to, for me, this is much better than the Bowen design Silver Surfer, or what do you think? You're inviting a discussion. You understand? So therefore, you open the door to the communication of the truth, which is, I don't think you're right, or I don't agree with you. I think this is much better, and I think that is much better. And it's funny, but that post about the Omega Red thing, that custom Omega Red, it got a lot of fucking shit because it was like, this is the best Omega Red. It didn't go down well. But obviously, me saying, no, I don't. There's a lot wrong with this piece. That obviously didn't. That hurt someone's feelings a little bit.
Well, I mean, people who are not his good friends got it for a lot more. So they paid $1,600 for it like 4 or 5 years ago. So that is a lot of money then to do it, because the prices went up a lot recently in the last couple of years. But at that time, that was an obscene price.
Yeah, customs were about 600 quid, about $600 then.
Pushing it and going, this is going to be the best piece ever. This is the best thing ever. This is going to be so amazing. This is going to be this. This is going to be, I'm going to be using the best factories. I'm going to be using the best paint. I'm going to be doing this. You know me, I'm going to do that. And he kept on just pushing and saying, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. And like slating all the other pieces and whatever else. And then when it comes to it, it's going to be criticised, or it's going to be put under a magnifying glass because of how good you said it's going to be.
And how much people had to pay for it, I guess.
Yeah. So, anyways, but anyway, this looks like a rancid pile of dog shit. So yeah,
it ain't good anyway.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who made this?
Your friend.
Who?
Icebreakers.
Oh right. Okay, that explains it. That explains a lot. You know what's funny though, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to actually openly say this. They've made a couple of nice 1/6 pieces.
Yeah. Well,
Icebreakers. This isn't one of them.
their Psylocke was fantastic.
That was 1/4 with it that we saw.
Yeah, but they did it in one. I think they did it in 1/6 as well. But the problem they did as well is they engineered things to be 1/6, and they just blew them up to be quarter scale, and it didn't work.
Yeah, of course.
In case you didn't think it looked like dog turd, here's it from different angles. Man, this
I think it looks like an octopus.
An octopus.
Yeah. Like a spinning one. If you grab an octopus by the head and do that.
Yeah. Well, you pretend the fucking octopus is a pizza when you make a pizza and spin it round. God, man. This then is this Hulk versus Phallus versus Hulk. This actually, I remember buying you this comic.
Yeah, it's Infinity #1. It's a variant. So I think maybe is it Midtown Comics? Midtown Comics variant.
Midtown Comics. I can't remember I got it from Midtown Comics or if I got it on eBay for you, but I remember I got it for some reason for you.
I think you were Midtown Comics, but I think you're actually there.
Alonso says the portal looks like a 70s and a 60s ashtray. Sorry.
That's a good shout. That's a very good shout.
So yeah, that's based off Infinity 1. So that
What do you think?
It's too early. There's no detail, so it's way too early.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. You can't.
Brave though. Very, very brave concept.
Well, I mean, to have that support that weight, you have to be really careful, and that's not easy to do. So
that's what I mean. It's a brave project.
I don't know. I don't know if they can pull that off unless they make that Hulk really light. I don't know.
It doesn't really matter if it's light, providing it does the job it needs to do.
Is it that company making it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because what they had to do with this one is that's what they had to do with Silver Surfer. Is they had to put
the board
to make it so it's like got the weight there.
I don't know if that's just. I think I don't know. I don't know if it's me or if it's just the angle, but the proportions of these two characters in terms of scaling is really off.
Well, it's also
because the Silver Surfer, the Silver Surfer. How tall is the Silver Surfer?
6'4".
Okay, well, I mean, Thanos is, if you're going with comic accurate, he's about 6'9".
Yeah.
So I guess what you would want to do with something like this is you would make the Thanos more movie scale at around about 8.5 feet, and then probably underscale Silver Surfer ever so slightly, make him like 6'3" or 6'2".
Got a comment here. Look, hi RaddTitan. Peter North here, the old adult film star. Great content tonight, guys. Thanks, Peter. Remember
thanks.
Peter North?
Yeah. Of course I know Peter North.
That's quite funny, yeah.
That's brilliant, that is. I can love that.
If it's true, yeah.
Thank if you are Peter North, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for well, not for you being in the film, but
If your work with what's her name? We used to like years ago, Sarah Young. Sarah Young, good work.
Or I can't remember the Asian chick. What was her name? The one who went with the guy from Biohazard, the Tara Patrick.
Tara Patrick, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit more. That was a bit more of your yellow fever time, wasn't it?
It was right around that time. Yeah, and then this is the Thing custom being painted by Tatian Painter. So this Thai painter actually. She's painting the Thing. I'm not a Thing fan, so I can't say anything positive about the Thing. I don't know why, but I really, really hate the Thing. Something about him really bothers me.
Hasimo Pro's one's really nice that he did, but I don't know what's going on with, like, in terms of that. There was all this talk about fucking scamming and all this shit, so I don't really know what the situation is. But his one was a nice job.
Well, the problem was Hasimo Pro he was taking money for RCB, and then when people were saying, you're part of it, he lied about a lot of stuff. So what happened is he was then caught out
for lying. That's a bad start.
For lying about taking money and not. It never went to my account. It never went to this, and people are going, "This is your personal PayPal account. I paid. Here is a screenshot." And then he didn't. He had nothing, and then he went away.
A bad place
now
to
he's
be.
making
his own projects,
Dragon Ball Z pieces, and it's like, okay, you've just scammed a load of people. Why are people going to buy from you?
That's a shame. That's a shame. He's been around a long time. That name. It's a real shame.
It's a shame, and it's also, maybe.
That's why we never guess. That's why we don't get into this. That's exactly why.
He may not have directly scammed people, but he was involved. I've said this before. If I was to be to be in a situation where I made a custom project with somebody, and I then go, okay, well, I'm going to make a Silver Surfer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this and do this, whatever. I then say, okay, if you want to pre-order it, my PayPal is blah blah blah, and then I send it off to another person,
factory or another person
to pay. So I like what happened with Salt and Pepper, like Andre. So you pay Andre, then whatever. So this happened with another guy as well, like a Peter Tabish guy. He paid Andre a load of money, and then as soon as Andre disappeared, he goes, "It's not me. I paid Andre." But it's still like, if I was to be involved in a project and someone was to pay me directly, it's my responsibility to pay them back because the money's come to me. It doesn't matter.
You're the point of reference. That's your English. You're the point of reference. From my perspective as the buyer, the person I've paid is you.
Yeah.
Not you, what you've done with the money after is not my concern, nor my business.
Sure.
But I've paid you. So you pay me, of course.
So then I go to you. I go, sorry, George. Andre's fucked off. See you later, man. And then I just appear, and then I go, now I'm going to make another guy. I'm going to do a Guyver project now.
Yeah, but listen. Anybody that's ever got a mortgage, try that with the bank.
Yeah.
Try that with the bank. Yeah. You turn round and you have to give them their money. You turn round and go, actually, that money I meant to give you, I decided to, buy myself this, or I needed new shoes, or they're going to be like, fuck you, pay me. Don't care. Not my problem. Your bill is due.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue. It doesn't matter what you've done with it afterwards. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
It's not important. It's just a big fucking mess. This is why so many times we've been approached to do projects. We're just like, no.
Yeah, no, of course. When are you going to get the wifes on? Seems to be a trend with collectors' videos these days.
No fucking chance. You're out of your mind.
Yeah. This is then a 1/3 scale Panthro. So it's pretty cool. Looks like it's lacking a little bit of detail, but it's more true to the kind of comic, like the anime.
The only thing is, man, it's like, just drop the arm a little bit, man. Blocks his face a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do like it though. Like I do like these sort of. It's more like the anime sort of manga-y type style. It's big, man. Fuck, it's big, isn't it?
Just 1/3, because that
needs a bit of refinement. But like, drop the arm an inch. You're fucking cooking with gas, man.
Well, you got to remember that Punisher's 1/5 and he's tiny.
Yeah.
So yeah. This then is the Caleb Venom. So this is a custom Venom he's working on, movie inspired. So
yeah, I'm getting that. Cool, very cool.
Well, you say you're getting that?
Yeah, I got when you said movie, I was like, I'm seeing the movie. I'm seeing the movie.
I thought you meant you're getting it and you're buying.
No. I'm set for Venoms, bro.
Dude, man, what the fuck is this? I'm Wolverine.
This is Franco Carlissimo's Wolverine. Are you going to tell me you don't like it? Have you got a problem with last level? Is this your issue?
Is it Franco?
You clearly do. I think it is. I've seen it and I'm pretty sure it is.
He looks like his face looks like a leprechaun.
I'm the leprechaun.
I'm the leprechaun. It comes from the gold. That head is horrible. Like, really horrible.
I think this is uncanny sort of X-Men Wolverine.
That head is terrible, man.
It's a different head.
I'm the little leprechaun. No, man, that's horrible.
I think you have a problem.
I have a problem.
Yeah, I think you have a problem with the person.
Not judging. Who did it?
I think it's Franco. I'm sure it is.
I don't think.
Let us know in the comments if you know who this is.
I don't think Franco did that because that looks fucking horrible. Someone's going to go as Franco, and I hope not.
I'll wait.
I don't like it. I think.
I'll put in here just to hear your feelings on it being a Wolverine fan.
The pose is awkward. The face is dreadful. It's really horrible. I mean, I've never seen any Logan Wolverine looking like that. He's like, well, skinny face.
I quite like the pose.
God damn it. Yeah. I don't like it. I mean,
it's Franco. I quite like the pose personally. I don't like the face. The pose I like that.
I really dislike this face, and I don't like this pose. And
well, you're the Wolverine connoisseur, my friend. So that's why I put it in to hear your feelings.
I've got nothing against Franco. I mean,
lovely guy.
Very nice guy. He's
makes a lot of good shit.
Great projects. He's got a fucked up mind. I'll tell you that. His fucking horror stuff is well fucking disturbing. But it's horror, so that's what it's meant to do.
Yes, it does the job.
Horror stuff. But this one, I'm assuming there's an art it's based off of, but for me, nah. Yeah. Then you got this custom Wolverine versus Amiga Radd. I mean, that looks cool from there. Looks like a hairy Marty Pello. Singing from Wet, Wet, Wet.
Stopping to wishing well, hopes inside it.
Yeah. So this is custom Amiga Radd, Wolverine. Yeah, this looks quite cool. This could be very cool. Man, apparently this is meant to be massive, like really fucking big. This piece, huge.
There's not enough dials going on at the minute, so happy to see some dials being floated about. It's not my thing. This is wicked. This I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about that, but that octopus is the shit.
Yeah, but the octopus goes around that dude at the back as well.
What?
The octopus goes around the monster at the back.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a big sea monster fighting an octopus on a ship.
Yeah,
and that's got to be like an old, like one of those old Japanese things where the man's in the suit,
It's wicked,
that's got to be one of those. And then you can see all the little men in the boat, the water.
It reminds me of the octopus that King Kong fights in King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
He fights a red octopus like that, exactly like that.
That's cool. Cool.
I remember it because he picks up off the ground and sticks it on his own face like an idiot.
Yeah, dick splash. All right, so that's that, yeah.
Oh my God, we did it.
We did it. Together we made it.
My God in heaven.
All right, so... All right, so that was cool. Yeah, they bumped you guys again.
Alex is gone. It's just me. That's brilliant. But it's just as the time he was about to tell us all that, that was a conspiracy. And we've all been shut down. I don't think so. I think it was probably to do with the thumbnail. All fucking naked women on the front of the video. It's not ideal. But yeah.
Touch screen. I won't done it myself.
I knew that you did it yourself. I told everybody, well, just turn yourself off.
No, funny enough, I read a comment going, they bumped you guys again, these fuckers. And I was like, I read it, they bumped us again. And I clicked to do something, and I clicked across. I thought so. Look, so Edward Diaz from an old Kaiju movie, The War of the Gargantuas. Yeah. Great stuff, chaps. Cheers.
God bless,
good
man.
night, gents. Well done.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Guys, very entertaining again. Glad I called the chat. Glad you were here. What we're trying to do is, they did say when I got this error message, it said apparently I'll be able to access the chat for 7 days. So what I'll do is I'll download it and I'll post it again, or I'll view it and see if we do go into anything extreme.
Nah, it goes worse later.
I think it's the thumbnail. I actually think it must be the thumbnail.
It's your fault, Caitlin. You fuck. Make us some more.
Yeah, I think we got a warning about something before. Don't you remember? The one we got cut off before. I think we had a dodgy thumbnail as well.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got to be that Yoda one. Fucking disturbing shit that was.
That one, well, literally every time I look at that, I can feel your breath on the back of my neck. It gives me shivers down my spine.
It haunts my dreams forever.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, share, click on the thumbs up, and if you want to be part of RaddTitan, go onto Facebook, type in RaddTitan, and you'll see all the groups that we have there. Also on Instagram, Radd_Titan. What else is there? Click on the bell. All that business.
Be part of our notification squad.
Yeah.
Stay lucky, man. Thanks for joining us. Peace.
Peace out. Cheers, Moses.